Evans, and I am a teacher here at One World Center. Today we're going to talk about medicinal plants and medicinal herbs. Herbs whose leaves, stems, flowers, and sometimes seeds and seed heads can be used for flavor or fragrance. We have the annual herbs, which are the ones that die with the first frost in each season, and new plants or seeds need to be put into the ground each new growing season into the garden or soil. Some of the examples of these are basil, cilantro, dill, rosemary. Then we have biennial herbs. These live for 2 years. The first year they grow and have some leaves, and then the second year they mature. Also very possible to grow in sunny windowsills during the winter time. Some examples of these include parsley, caraway, and milk thistle. We also have perennial herbs. These kinds of herbs die to the ground in the end of each growing season and return next year from the roots. These do return as long as the roots are still in the ground. So keep in mind that wherever they're planted, that to make sure the roots are still there for them to grow again the next year. Include lavender, chamomile, lemon balm, any kind of mint, or winter savory, chicory, evening primrose, aloe vera. So these can continuously grow each growing season. We're making a brownie today for our seedlings. So let's get started. Let's talk about some of the different definitions and key words to know about growing plants in medicinal gardens. Different plants sometimes have different growing lengths. So some plants, it might take as little as 4 weeks, whereas others, it might take as long as 16 weeks to grow. With different seeds, usually when you plant them, it can be anywhere from a 1/2 inch to 5 inches, depending on the plant. A good rule of thumb when planting seeds, the larger seeds go deeper in the ground and the smaller seeds go closer to the soil top. If you do plan on transplanting a plant, usually it's good to do it between 6 to 8 weeks, depending on the maturity level and the kind of plant, and during the transplant process to make sure it's on a day where it's cloudy or in the evening when the sun is going down. Usually larger seeds are better to sow before you plant them, whereas the smaller seeds don't need much soaking. Some examples of this include cilantro, calendula, in here we have different plants. We have thyme, we have oregano, we have a bunch of mint in the corner, we have dill right here, we have cilantro, we have more mint, we have basil over here. You can see we have different stages of plants. We have some plants that have been like this dill, that these are about 8 to 10 weeks, where we have small ones like these oregano right here that have just been planted a few weeks ago. I have, for example, the aloe vera over here in this pot, which is very good for the skin. Opening up one of the aloe vera plants to see the oils inside of it. And these are really good for helping healing wounds, for sunburns. Take one of the leaves of the plant and rub it on your skin, and it helps with take care of the skin and to heal any skin disqualities. Companion planting, what does this mean? It's when two crops or more work together in the same planting bed to benefit each other. Usually people plant companion plants with plants that either bring nutrients into the soil or ones that can repel insects or animals. Lavender, basil, these are really good for repelling insects. Onions and garlic are really good for repelling animals because they produce a very potent scent as well. One thing to keep in mind with mint, it's very aggressive and invasive species. So wherever you plant it at, it is more likely to continuously grow and overpower the garden or the area section that is planted in. We have rosemary, we have cilantro, oregano, basil, mint. We also have tomatoes and eggs from our garden. We're gonna get started with making a tea with these spices and herbs to bring out the flavors and all of the nutritional values of it, the antioxidants that are good for you. We got all these spices from our garden.
No, really?
Yes, yes.
Whoa.
And they have such great, good benefits. Antioxidants, anti-inflammatories.
Okay.
They're very good for the immune system. You can eat these medicinal spices with so many different kinds of foods and drinks and seasonings, spices, flavors. So many ways that you can use these spices and herbs in your everyday life, in the kitchen or when cooking, and it's amazing.